These shoes were not made for walking this amount of distance, I think. Their soles have been slowly ripping off. Like I will find little pieces of shoe within my shoe from walking. I'm curious if they will last until the end of this. So, I just got dropped off by my dad, and I have no idea where I am. At least I got dropped off somewhere safe. Alright, so I got dropped a few minutes ago in this street. I'm completely ready, and I feel like I already know where I am. Because this sign says Kukelaar, and I think I know that's a place in, I think, either West or East Flanders. So that's fun. I mean, honestly, I was gonna find it pretty quickly. I still don't really know where I am, but I guess this is where the adventure starts. Nice. Now, I don't know what this is, but it's pretty neat. Pretty cool place. Yep. I'm in West Flanders. I feel like I have a pretty good idea of where I am now. And also, damn, this place is pretty cool. Look at these houses. What? Huh. I mean, look at this place. It's beautiful. It's a nice, calm Belgian town. Alright, I found a bench. And so this is what I'm working with. This is my backpack with a solar panel, and this is gonna be my only friend. Now, there is one issue that I've immediately stumbled upon, which is most stores are closed, and the only food I have is a sausage roll. So, yeah, I'm gonna try to find a way to cope with this. Well, wish me luck. Do you ever have an idea that is so incredibly good until you actually go through with it and then you realize that it's a lot more difficult than you had expected? Yeah, me neither. This is going great.
This is a part of the video where I decided to speak Dutch for a bit, which is a choice I later decided wasn't as fun as I had hoped, so I'll take this opportunity to tell you about how this trip came to be. I had the idea of wanting to do a long hike all the way back at the start of April, and I messaged my dad about it. It took a few weeks to convince him that it wasn't an April Fool's joke, and a couple more months to get all the equipment together. I started this with zero experience in hiking, but considerable camping and road tripping experience. It was a scary step to take, my first ever solo adventure. Anyways, in this section I was talking about wanting to travel north because I thought I was very close to the southern border with France and I wanted a challenge. I did this by using the position of my shadow to determine I was heading northwest and trying to continue that path, preferably turning north when I got the chance.
Okay, so there is a very simple question now. Where am I? Like, for Belgium, this is the middle of nowhere, and I have an issue. a shortage of food. I ate my sausage roll, and well, there are almost no stores open. Almost none. And so my goal for today is find a store or a restaurant or anything that will let me eat some food. Because otherwise I'm gonna start struggling. And well, I mean, yeah, it's also kind of fun to set minor challenges. The first challenge, because I think it's gonna be quite difficult to find a place to buy food, is find a can to throw this away, a trash can. Because we do not like littering. You know, look, I mean, this is recyclable cardboard and paper. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm recording, right? Okay. When people talk about Belgium, I feel like this is kind of what they mean. A beautiful field with just a nice, calm, sprawling town around it, and a ominously deep pit where they bury all the witches and ghosts and ghouls, so that they may not infect our societies. There are at least 15 witches in there. I saw one of them was using spices. They kind of had it coming, you know, like, but how do you make food taste different? That is witchcraft. That is legitimately, like, we don't even have to have an argument about it. That's just insane. Another one of them could speak like Chinese or something. I've never heard of the language, so we throw them in there. Look at them. Look at them. Enjoying their free food. Their free food on a delicious Sunday, This place is insane.
So in this part I decided to speak Dutch again, but it's a very important moment, so I'll give you the cliff notes. Firstly, I am still in Koekelare, but I don't know where. I then see an authentic windmill in the distance, which I only after the hike realized might just be called a regular mill. Then I complain about how heavy the backpack was. And then I got distracted and talked about the cows. After that I theorized about my location, saying that I believed I was between 10 and 15 kilometers from the town of Dixmude. I wanted to get to Dixmude since I have a pretty good mental image of where it is on a map, and I hadn't used my phone at all during most of the first day, so I genuinely didn't know where I was. By the way, this whole video was recorded on my grandfather's old camcorder because I like the idea of doing that. If you get nauseous from the camera shaking at any point, I would recommend not watching in full screen, since the smaller the video is, the easier it is to see and not feel like you have to vomit over the floor. I learned that during editing. So minimize the video if it gets a little overwhelming. I then saw a distant church and reasoned that that must imply there's a town there. I believed I was traveling northeast, but I confused east and west, so I meant northwest. The distant mill and church seemed like a good location point, so I decided to go in that direction. I lament that I hadn't encountered a trash can yet. I voiced concern about the low amount of water I had with me and the possibility of having to knock on someone's door to ask if they could refill it for me. And I could also have gone to a store, usually, but since it was a Sunday, most stores were closed, which was honestly terrible planning on my end. Then I continued my journey.
Prachtig. Oh my god, I thought I'd missed it, but there it is. The windmill. I thought I'd walked past it. I figured I should be there by now. I still don't know where I am though, but there's the windmill. Check it out, pretty cool. I'm here. And there is a town there. I don't know which town it is, but it has like legitimate. Wait, give me a second. Give me a second. Where they have like legitimate windmills somewhere. It's like very small. Where's the church? Okay, yeah, there's the church. Whoa, oh my god, my hands are so unsteady. Okay, so there's the church. Look. And if you go to the left, should be houses there, yeah. You see like a few pixels shaped like a windmill? That's an actual windmill. Like a modern one. Incredible. I think I should probably be heading there. Like after I take a good look at this thing. Oh, look at these houses. God, oh my god. That's nice. After I look at this windmill, I'm gonna go in the direction of that church. I feel like if there's a store open, it's probably in that area because there have been not a lot of shops around. Oh, look at these goats and chickens. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now look at that beauty. Whew. This container next to it, lovely red door. But like, look at that beauty. That's a windmill if I've ever seen one. Gorgeous. Alright, let's continue. Oh my god. I think that's a park, a resting place. I haven't seen a resting place in like an hour. Oh, car, gotta go. Okay, so that's a resting place. I think there's some benches. I think, or is that a fence gate? I hope those are benches. But look, a horse. Horse. In Dutch we call horses paarden. There are a lot of them here. Hey! Dag paardje. What a lovely sight. Still don't know where I am, and I ran out of water and food. But I should be approaching the village pretty soon. I think what I thought was a park might be someone's garden. Yeah, the presence of a car kind of makes that true. Well, I guess I'll keep walking. This seems like a pretty promising direction. Okay, so I want to say, when something looks like it's nearby, it's a lot further away than you think. Distances are deceptive when you're walking. Jesus Christ, it is. Oh, I'm so tired. My feet hurt. Oh my god. Oh yeah, I feel like I'm gonna get really accustomed to blisters over the coming days and probably gonna be struggling from a lot of muscle aches tomorrow. However, check out this dope view. Look at the sun, wow. The environment is really cool, quite pretty. I like it. But, oh my god. Oh my god, this weighs a lot. Guess what? Okay. I have found my first town sign. Mora in Gistel. I have never seen either of those. Look at the street signs that they have here. Pretty cool. I finally found a bench. Yay! All right. Ice cream. Yeah. I have no idea what this is, but there's so many people and I'm so intimidated. Okay, let's go. You know what? Maybe this isn't so bad after all. Oh my god. This cost €5.20 and it looks so delicious. Oh my god. Oh my, this is the greatest thing I've ever had. How? Where did this come from? If you ever feel I'm sorry. If you ever feel like you're lacking something in life, the answer is probably ice cream. It is so delicious. Like, I understand. There was like a half-hour wait. I'm currently sitting on my bench, by the way. There was like a half an hour wait, I think, pretty much half an hour, of just the slowest walking in my life, wearing this big, heavy backpack. It was hurting my back quite a bit. And I get to the front, and it was just very solid offering. Now I'm eating quite a bit now. The banana flavor, incredible. Now I did try 2 other flavors that I don't know the English name of. You know, you got the spéculoos, which I think is spiced biscuits in English. I'm not certain. And the other is cuberdon, which, you know, in my family we used to call those rode neuzen, red noses. Basically, cuberdons are a snack mainly sold at the coast of Belgium, but it's known in other locations as well. And it's like in the shape of a pinkish cone. The reason we called it red noses is because it looked like, if you put it against your nose, like a red nose. But so a lot of traffic right now. So really cool. Like, the flavors are all really good. I can't press the button. Ice cream. I accidentally hit the record button. How did? Look at that house. We got transported back to the 70s for a second. Jesus. All right. I'm seeing another town sign here. We are leaving Moeragistel, and I have no idea where we're going next. Look at that beauty of a house. That's a really nice building. Hello, sun. Man, my feet are hurting so much. But I'm heading in a direction where I know I might find somewhere to sleep. Okay. Oh my god. This is a lot of walking for my first day. Yeah. Anyway, alright, so I'm walking down this road, and I think what we see there with the turbines, the windmills, and the church, I think that is where I need to go. So, whoops. So, I'm gonna follow this path further, and my feet hurt so much, and it's you know, the sun is starting to get down a little bit, so I don't have an endless amount of time left, but I think I'm gonna take, okay, so this road, I think I'm gonna take it to the left, and I hope I'll end up where I need to be. Man, I'm so tired, I could sleep like a cow. No offense, guys. That joke was way funnier in my head. Okay, keep walking. Oh my god, my feet hurt so much. You know, today's still fine. What I'm concerned about is tomorrow I'm going to wake up with the worst muscle aches all everywhere pretty much. My back, my shoulders, my legs, my feet. It's gonna be exciting. This is so exciting, isn't it? We are traveling the world, seeing what most people would not see. Cow, is that cow pissing? Oh my god, I'm tired. This is... Take a look at the cows. Oh my god. I'm currently resting on my backpack. My feet feel like they're on fire, but I think I'm just a few kilometers away from my sleeping spot, so yippee. So I was just resting there for I don't know how long actually. Must have been like 20 minutes or something. And like several times people on bicycles would pass by and ask if I was doing okay, which is it's nice to know that if I were to get hurt at any point, that there would probably be people coming by who would be willing to help. But no, I was perfectly fine. I mean, my feet are hurting, but I was just chilling, just laying on my backpack. Isn't that right? I'm sorry, you're yeah. Now that's a face a mother could love. Please don't hurt me. What do you think you're looking at? I don't have a lot of sunlight left. Time to keep going. Not you. You say. Blijf daar. Volg me niet. Stop me met volgen. Sorry. Misschien een andere keer. Niet vandaag. What do they want from me? Hey. Hey. Hey guys. Hey guys, no need to follow me. Guys, please. Well, chaps, it's been wonderful, but I must continue with my life. I must find greener pastures. Oh, there's a car coming. Oh my god. Oh my god, I finally see a town sign. It's beautiful. Crystal. Oh, Crystal. And Ostend is 8 kilometers from here. That's good to know. Oh my god, I still have so much to go. Holy. Okay, good. Taking a break. I'll see. The sun is getting a bit. It's going down a bit, and my feet are still very tired. But I've entered Gistel, which is where I have a location that I'm gonna sleep at. And Jesus Christ, this is this is such a. My feet hurt so much. I'm walking like someone who, I don't know. I'm walking like someone 60 years older than I actually am. Like I feel, every single step is my body begging me to pause, and I've paused multiple times. Just, ugh. There are rabbits there. Look. Those are rabbits. I need to capture them in movement and it's easier to see. They are very far away. Let me look for... There's one. You see it? My arms are a little shaky. Come on, little... Is he washing himself? Yeah, look, look. He's washing himself. That is adorable. Ah. That is adorable. Does this make you feel the need to pee? Because the longer I sit here, the more I feel like I should start moving to another spot. Alright, I found the spot to place my tent. It's almost completely dark now. I've been walking for so many hours and wait, give me a sec. Okay. I've been going around for so many hours and I'm finally at the spot. I walked like 10 kilometers today, which is actually, that's a lot. That's so much. I'm tired, my feet hurt, and I'll see you, I mean, yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.